عليها ما اكتسبت ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا أو أخطأنا ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين.
Allah created this earth and He put trees on it, but He put trees in Jannah too, right? He put rivers here, He put rivers in Jannah too. He put fruits here, He put fruits in Jannah too. He put spouses here, He put spouses in Jannah too. He put meat of birds here, He put meat of birds in Jannah too. He put drinks here, He put drinks there too. He put mansions here, He put mansions there too. Everything He describes in Jannah, that's so beautiful. Palm trees, rivers, gardens, lakes, all that stuff is here, isn't it? And when you think of it, you're like, well, you realize Allah made this world a preview of heaven. It's not even close to what heaven's going to look like, but at least it gives you some idea. Earn in the right kind of way, spend in the right kind of way, spend time in the right kind of way. Everything that your body needs, and everything you need or want in this life, there's a halal avenue for it. There's a good, blessed avenue for it. When you go after that avenue, life will be good. Life will be good in this world and in the next world. But when somebody hears that, and you give somebody who's living the party life that advice and say, listen, you should just do something that will build this life and the next life. You say, oh, you don't want me to have any fun. You just want me, because the more Islamic you get, the more miserable your life is. Look at all the Islamic, oh, that guy looks depressed, he must be Islamic. Oh, these people look so sad, that must mean they're religious. Because the closer you get to religion, the sadder and sadder your life is. I just want to live, I just want to breathe, I just want to enjoy my life, I just want to have some fun. There's no harm in me having some fun. And you know what Allah's response to that is? وَلَا تَنْسَى نَصِيبَكَ مِنَ الدُّنْيَا. Don't forget your portion in this life. Meaning, Allah is saying, yes, stay within the halal. Sure, stay within the halal. But that doesn't mean you're going to have a bad life. That doesn't mean you're going to miss out on anything. There are some things Allah wants you to actually enjoy in this world. I've repeated this in many khutbahs before. I'll remind you as part of this discussion.
It's the story of Barsisa. Barsisa was a great abid from the time of Banu Israel, great pious man. He was a monk, nowadays a sheikh. And my brothers, Barsisa with you, don't think of Barsisa, think about yourself. Put yourself in the shoes of Barsisa. Barsisa was a great scholar, someone who worshipped Allah, very pious. The whole community knew about him. He had his own temple where he worshipped Allah day and night. And three brothers, they wanted to go in jihad, but they had a sister. And they said, if we go to jihad, who's going to look after our sister? So they said, who better than Barsisa? He's a great abid, he fears Allah. Who better than Barsisa to look after our sister? So they came to Barsisa. Now look at the trick of shaitan. Look where it starts, my brother. They came to Barsisa and said, Barsisa, we want to go for jihad, and we're wondering, can you look after our sister? So Barsisa immediately says, he says, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. This is shaitan. No way. So the men were disappointed and they left. Then shaitan came to Barsisa. He's not shaitan. Today he's our sheikh. So we'll call him Sheikh Shaitan. So Sheikh Shaitan came to Barsisa and said, Barsisa, brother, what are you doing? These men, they want to go for jihad. They're going for good. They're going for the sake of Allah. Barsisa, if you do not look after her, who is going to look after her? You are the most noble, Barsisa. You are the most pious man. If they leave her with someone else, what do you think will happen? So Barsisa says, maybe I should look after her for the sake of Allah. Look at the trick of shaitan. When shaitan knocks on your door, shaitan does not want you to open it fully. Just a little peep, a little, who is it? That's all he wants. A little crack. That's all shaitan wants. Shaitan has all the time in the world. So he calls the brothers back. He says, listen, for the sake of Allah, I will look after your sister, but she will not stay with me. Barsisa was a man who feared Allah. He says, I will not keep your sister with me. She will stay in the house I have at the back of my temple. She will stay there and I will stay here. The brothers agreed. The brothers went to jihad. And Barsisa would cook some food for her and put the food outside his door and make her come out from her house, come all the way, grab her food and go back. Look how much he feared Allah. But what happened? He already opened the door. So this happened for some time, and shaitan has plenty of time on his hands, no problem. Until eventually, shaitan comes to Barsisa. He says, Barsisa, don't you know that when you put the food outside, she has to come from her house, walk all the way to grab her food, and this is a fitna. People can see her. So I think, Barsisa, Sheikh, I think you should put the food on her doorstep. Makes logic sense? So Barsisa cooks her food, goes to her door, knocks on her door and comes back. After some time, Barsisa, Sheikh Shaitan says to Barsisa, she still has to open her door, put the food inside the house. So this happened for some time, and the brothers took long. Now Sheikh Shaitan says to Barsisa, Barsisa, you know, it's been a long time. This woman has no one to talk to, no friend, nobody to socialize. Maybe so Barsisa now in the house, look, he still fears Allah. From outside the house, he's talking to her, shouting, and she can't hear him properly. And after some time, Shaitan says, Barsisa, why are you embarrassing yourself? You're screaming and shouting. Go inside the house and speak to her there. My brothers, after some time, he started speaking to her inside the house. What was a little conversation became a longer one. After talking, now he wants to see. After seeing, he now started to touch. And after touching, the great Barsisa committed zina.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, Lagos. Good morning to you. Welcome to The Light, brought to you by Lotus Bank, Maggie, and Cowbell. These three sponsors. Many thanks to friends at Promasido for ensuring that Cowbell joins the Light this season. We appreciate you a lot. Many thanks to Watson Magboye Foundation of Ikenere Land for always coming through. Many thanks to Servant of Allah as well. Jazakumullah khairan to everybody that has contributed to the success of the Light for this year. May Allah answer our prayers. I'm Sheriff Quadry. This is Nigeria Info 99.3. You're welcome to the Light. Ustadh Hashim Ibrahim is here with us. Ustadh, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Ramadan Mubarak, Ustaz. Let's, as usual, give you the breakdown of what you should expect on the show. It's divided into three parts. The first part is the lecture part. The second part is the question and answer part. And the third part is the giveaway part, if we've got the time to do that today. Looking at my clock here. But regardless, right, feel free to start sending in your questions now to the number 0809 597 5805. That number is WhatsApp number. So send your questions right now because we'll treat them much later after the lecture, right? Again, the number to send your questions to is 0809 597 5805. We're quickly going to take our first break before we start at all. When we return from this break, we'll head into the lecture. Lagos, stay here with us. We'll be back in a moment.
It's a new season of Ramadan, a season of kindness, sharing, and lots of cooking. It's also a new season of Maggie Diaries that will keep you inspired with amazing recipes for every taste and budget.
Showing every day on Z World at 4 p.m. and African Magic Yoruba at 5:30 p.m.
Also, watch on Maggie YouTube channel every day. Everyone is welcome. Ramadan Kareem! Maggie, cook the difference.
Welcome back to the Light, Ustadh. Assalamu alaikum to you once again. Let's begin now, Ustadh. Let's start.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن والاه. We thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we adore Him, we sincerely believe in Him. We believe there is no deity worthy of worship or exaltation except Allah alone. We beseech His praises and adoration on the noble soul of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wa alihi wa sallam, his household, his companions, and the generality of the Muslim Ummah till the day of recompense. We thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was made it for us to start this Ramadan. And as we are getting almost to the end of this Ramadan, Allah has still kept us alive and made us part of those that will be out there seeking for the blessings and mercies of Allah in the night of majesty, the night of Laylatul Qadri. May Allah accept all our prayers and make it easy for us to live this Ramadan better than we came into Ramadan. Ameen ya Allah. Today we are going to be talking about Zakatul Fitri. Zakatul Fitri, inshallah. So Zakatul Fitri is different from the Zakat that we pay. We have done a session on Zakat. So Zakat itself is an obligatory act that is enjoined on us by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Holy Quran, which allows us to, which commands us, to actually remove 2.5% of our annual earnings or annual savings, or from our gold, or from our assets and our liabilities that we have over the course of a year. And that is for Zakat. But for Zakatul Fitri, as the name connotes, it's the gift you give out, preceding al-Fitr, that is the end of Ramadan. So the gift you give out preceding the end of Ramadan is what is called Zakatul al-Fitri. Eid al-Fitri is the Eid that we do, the festival that we do as at the end of Ramadan. So the Zakat that we pay, forward before that particular Eid happens is what is called Zakat al-Fitri. Now, some of the conditionalities attached to Zakat al-Fitri is that, one, you must give it out as a foodstuff, Foodstuff basically should now connote something that that is commonly eaten in the environment, that you have. And then you now look for who you should give it to. So Zakat al-Fitri is given to the poorest of the poor, those that are downtrodden, that would not have necessarily had anything that they want to use to do Eid al-Fitri in their homes. So you give them these food items so that it makes it easy for them also to be able to cook and enjoy and eat on the day of Eid. So you have to give Zakat al-Fitri to them before going for Eid. So that is the ruling on Zakat al-Fitri. It is a sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ, and it's categorized as a sunnah mu'akkada, a particular sunnah that is enjoined to be compulsory upon us as fasting Muslims. Now, what are the reasons why they said we should remove Zakat al-Fitri? One of it is that it is essential for us to purify our Ramadan. There may be possibilities that we might have had, some discrepancies in our fasting whilst we are starting Ramadan or in the middle of Ramadan, or even now that the Ramadan is coming to an end. So, what Zakat al-Fitri does for you is to expiate some of these issues that you have had whilst you are trying to fast in the month of Ramadan. So, essentially, what we are saying is that the month of Ramadan, as much as it is a month that enjoins and entails purity, some issues might still happen. So, Zakat al-Fitri would help you clear away these issues. So, as a fasting Muslim, you should look through compulsorily that you have to pay Zakat al-Fitri. Now, how do you do it? For those of us that have gone to Hajj or Umrah, we have this particular mudu that we buy, that we use to, measure for people. Now, if you do not have that mudu, take your tin of milk, the same tin of milk that you have, 12 of that tin of milk, of whatever food item you want to give out, rice, beans, gari, millet, corn, maize, whatever it is that you want to use to give which is a staple food, that that in your community, that food is a staple food that everybody finds to eat. That is the one you use to pay Zakat al-Fitri. So with your tin milk, you remove 12 tin milk of whatever food item you are giving out, and then put it somewhere. That is for one person. So if you're a family of 4, for example, it means that you are going to 48 things, saying fully well that 12 things per person, you, your wife, and your 2 children. And so this is how you remove Zakat al-Fitr. And the people who give it out to, as I've mentioned, is people that they deliberately need it. We can add excess. We can also add money to it for them as a gift for Eid for them. But that is not necessary. It is not compulsory. I mean, it might be necessary but not compulsory. What is compulsory is that you remove 12 tins of milk of whatever staple food you are giving out as Zakat al-Fitr with the intention of giving it out as Zakat al-Fitr. So that is that about Zakat al-Fitr. So, and we should remove it before going for Eid. It means that you can start removing it from today till tomorrow, till next tomorrow, till the morning of Eid, till before you now go for the Eid prayers. But scholars have advised us that we should remove it as early as possible, so that these people too can also prepare, whatever they want to use to prepare for enjoyment, festivities on the day of Eid. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for us to be part of those that will pay our zakat al-fitr this year and grant us ease here in this world and the year after. أقول قولي هذا أستغفر الله لي ولكم أجمعين. سبحان الله بحمده سبحان الله العظيم سبحانك اللهم وبحمده أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليه سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Jazakumullah khair, Ustadh. Let's quickly jump on the questions that we have for you today. I have, by the way, before I even start this question, let me start with my question. I'm going to start with what you said about it. It has to be, Zakat al-Fitr has to be food. I heard just at the Jumat khutbah yesterday that one can also convert it. In fact, the Imam said you can, the value for money for Zakat al-Fitr right now for one head is 4,400 if I heard him correctly. But now that you have said that it's got to be food, I mean, is there some clarification to be made in there?
Yes, so I've seen that from a lot of people coming up with random numbers saying that if you pay this, it suffices for Zakat al-Fitr. Yes, they might do their calculations, but that will be if we are in a society where paying it with food will not be easy. Say, for example, you are in a Christian-dominated area and you're the only Muslim around there, and you know that if you want to gift out food items, they might see it as something else entirely. Then maybe you can convert yours to money and send it to another place entirely. So, or you are in an environment, say you're not in Nigeria, abroad and all that, where giving out these food items might necessarily not be easy for you. So what now you want to now gift it out here in Nigeria, you convert it to money and send it to somebody. Fine, you can do all that. But the Prophet specifically, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala specifically mentioned food items. That is what the specificity of Zakat al-Fitr. They are food items. So we're in a community where we have people we can gift it to. Why do we need to convert it to money when we can just have bought it? Definitely say maybe by the time you buy 4 mudu of rice and you do for your 2 or 3 member family, you might still have some kind of rice remaining, and then you gift it out. So whilst we have people we can give it out to, I am not of the opinion that you should convert it to money when you have people that you can actually give the food out to and they will be in need of it.
Let's take a few calls. I have other questions regarding Zakat al-Fitr, but let's bring in other calls, other questions in via the telephone first. Then we go to the messages that we have on social media. 0201 465 7190. That is 0201 465 7190. That is the telephone line to the studio if you'd like to ask Ustadh any question whatsoever, okay? And please, when you're calling in, turn off your radio and please be audible. We know that it's pretty early and a lot of people find it very hard to speak up at this time of the day, so please be audible for us. So, meantime, Ustadh, I've got a question for you here. Emperor from from Shodalubi or something. I'm not clear where that is, but let me take the question. It says, for some who fast, who do not drink enough water during Sahur, and developed hiccup at noon, should he break his fast, or what measure of water should he or she drink?
I don't know about what measure of water you should drink, but if you drink any form of water in the afternoon of Ramadan, your fasting has been vitiated. So you are not supposed to take any form of water in the afternoon of Ramadan. Now, for the other part that talks about people that do not take enough water whilst doing so, that's why the advice is that you should be as much as possible. You should take enough water whilst doing your salah. You should not always be about the food that you want to eat. Be about sustainability of yourself during the afternoons of Ramadan, which means you should take enough water and enough fluids so that you can stay hydrated over the afternoon of Ramadan. So you are not supposed to eat anything after the afternoon of Ramadan, unless if that hiccup can lead to death. Then you are allowed to break the fast in its entirety. But if not, then keep fasting, and I'm sure the hiccups will go to Allah.
Sasa, I've got this question here, even though I'm not clear as to what this person wrote here. He says that he wants to ask if kubura and wasifa is compulsory in Islam.
Kubura and wasifa are not compulsory in Islam. Both of them are not compulsory in Islam. So the people that innovated them as acts that you use to come closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So it is not a compulsory, not like salat and zakat and all. It is not any compulsory. Just it's something that they created as a form of tawassul, a form of intercession between them and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah.
Let's take another question very quickly. Let's see. Okay, I think we can squeeze in one or two more questions. This person says, my question is, what is the judgment of a security operative that kills or intentionally kills someone that is innocent of a crime?
Now, when you intentionally kill someone that is innocent of a crime, there is something we call a diya. That is the blood money that you pay for taking a life unlawfully. Today in Nigeria, it should be around 400 and something million if you take a life unlawfully, according to the Sharia. Sharia says you're going to pay 400 and something million to the family of those that you killed their child without recourse, that is, without any cause. Now, this person is not trusting your life. This person is not trying to steal from you or trying to hurt somebody around you. You just killed this person willfully. Then you are liable to pay 400 million thereabouts. If you cannot pay it, then you are liable to how would I put it now? Free a slave. Free a slave. Now, we know we are no longer in the slavery age, but you can go to the prison, free a prisoner in lieu of what you have committed as a sin. If you cannot do that, then you are supposed to fast 2 months consecutively. 2 consecutive months. Now, this is if you killed it. All this one I have stated is if you killed that person by mistake. But man qatala nafsan muta'ammidan, if you kill somebody knowing fully well that you're not supposed to kill this person and you deliberately kill that person, fajaza'un nar. Allah says there is no reward that you give to that person except that person would enter into hellfire. That is if he deliberately does it. But if he does it by mistake, all these things that have related above suffices. Allah Alam.
Damilola is here. Damilola says, what is the Islamic ruling for females doing dreadlock? And after performing nawafil during the process of doing askar and someone farts, does that invalidate someone's wudu? Okay, all right.
Automatically, fat invalidates your wudu. It might not invalidate your askar that you are doing, but it invalidates your wudu. If you wish, you can go and do another wudu. If you wish, you can stay with whatever wudu. Since it's just askar you are doing, and you're not going into any form of rakas or anything, you're just doing askar, then there's nothing wrong about it. Allah Alam.
Yeah, he or she also asked about the ruling for females doing dreadlock.
Yeah, so females in Islam can do dreadlocks, but they should make sure that it is covered. Allah Alam.
Okay. Abdurazak says, can a woman during her menstruation go to a tahajjud prayer just to sit but not perform the nawafil?
Yeah, so far she's not going into the masjid, because a woman that is doing menstruation is enjoined to stay away from the masjid, except if she's going there for learning. Learning is maybe she's an Arabic school student, and they will be teaching them some subjects in the masjid. Then she's allowed to enter. Any other one, and the ruling that applies, to her as a menstruating woman applies generally. So she's not supposed to enter the masjid at all. Allah.
Hello, Ustadh. We're going to take a break now. When we return, we'll take one or two more questions before we go. Lagos, stay here. We'll be right back, please.
It's a new season of Ramadan, a season of kindness, sharing, and lots of cooking. It's also a new season of Maggie Diaries that will keep you inspired with amazing recipes for every taste and budget.
Showing every day on Z World at 4 p.m. and Africa Magic Yoruba at 5:30 p.m.
Also, watch on Maggie YouTube channel every day. Everyone is welcome. Ramadan Kareem! Maggie, cook the difference.
Hey Lagos, it's me again. Gather here because I'm bringing you sweet gist, and this one's from Lotus Bank. If you're tired of waiting days for your funds to settle, well, you can now say goodbye to the wait while you experience lightning fast cash flow with Lotus Bank's instant settlement feature. With the Lotus Bank instant settlement feature, you can get your money quickly and ensure steady cash flow for your business. With seamless integration and low-cost transactions, Lotus Bank maximizes your profits while providing round-the-clock support. They've got you covered. So why are you darling? Join the banking revolution today and experience the speed of Lotus Bank. And if you're ready to take your business to new heights, then look no further. Empower your business with Lotus Bank's all-in-one merchant services. With Lotus Bank's POS and merchant services, you enjoy instant settlement, interactive dashboards, and swift resolution of chargeback disputes. With low-cost transactions, freebies like POS terminals, and top-notch security, Lotus Bank has everything you need to succeed. Do not settle for less, Lagos. Choose Lotus Bank for seamless transactions and unparalleled support.
And now, The Light.
Welcome back to The Light, brought to you by Lotus Bank, Maggie, and Cowbell. Let's take this question here. Ustadh, we've treated this severally, but if you can summarize it a little bit better. Afolabi Nikeja says, how much will one have before being zakatable? So I'm not sure exactly if it's normal zakat or zakat al-Fitr he's referring to.
So if it is zakat al-Fitr, then so far you know that you are able to pay this thing forward to people that are downtrodden, then you are liable to take it. And all fasting Muslims are enjoined to pay zakat al-Fitr. Now, for zakat al-Mal or zakat from money and all that we have mentioned before, before you can be able to pay zakat, you should have as much as 8,640,620 naira as a Nigerian before you can say that you want to remove zakat money from zakat from that particular money.
Right. So let's take another question here that says, my question is that how do we clean a cloth contaminated with men's fluid?
A what?
In men fluid. Well, I'm guessing
a cloth.
That,
okay, yeah. So if it is a cloth that you are wearing by yourself, and then maybe so you drop some seminal fluid on it and all that, all you need to do is if it sticks and then dries off, you use your nails to scratch it off wherever it sticks, and then you use water to dust it. If it doesn't, then you use water to wash that part entirely. And then that cloth is fit for you to play salat again. Allah.
I have a question here that says, which verse in the Quran makes Islamic music haram?
It's Surah Al-Mu'minun, verse 7 and 8. Allah says, وَمِنَ النَّاسِ مَا يَشْتَرِي اللَّهْوَ الْحَدِيثِ لِيُضِلَّ عَنْ سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ. Every exegesis of the Quran, including the one by Abdullah ibn Abbas, who is one of the first people that did the tafsir of the Quran, who is also somebody the Prophet ﷺ prayed for, that Allahumma faqihu fi din. Allah should make Abdullah ibn Abbas one of the most knowledgeable about the matters of the religion. So this particular person, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam prayed for him to be the knowledgeable. He said that wallahi, that he is stressed by Allah that the lahwul hadith that is mentioned in that verse is referring to music. He swore by that lahwul hadith is referring to music. Wallahu alam.
So I have another one here that says, what is Islamic ruling and way out for someone who got 4 kids out of wedlock?
Subhanallah. I don't know how someone gets 4 kids out of wedlock, but whatever it is, the one thing you should do is keep doing istighfar. Keep doing istighfar. May Allah make it easy for you. Allah.
So I have this one here. This will be our last message. It says, during the last 10 days of Ramadan, do we still observe Taraweeh? Because where I was living before, we do observe Tahajjud, but where I am currently living, no mosque observe Tahajjud in the last 10 days in my area. They still observe Taraweeh.
Okay, yeah, you can observe Taraweeh and also observe Tahajjud. Your Tahajjud starts with your Taraweeh, as I've mentioned. Your Taraweeh is part of your Tahajjud. So that's why you see that some people observe Taraweeh and then they will not pray the Witri prayer because they feel that they are still going to pray more before they pray their Witri prayer over the course of the night. So you can still do that. It's not a must for you to finish your Taraweeh and then say that you're not going to do Tahajjud again, or because you think you want to do Tahajjud, then you're not going to do your Taraweeh. Two of them can still stand with each other.
So let's go to Facebook. I think we can squeeze in this question on Facebook. The person says, will Allah punish someone that didn't give out Zakat al-Fitr?
Yes. The Prophet ﷺ has said that Zakat al-Fitr should be seen as the right thing to do for every fasting Muslim. So if you are saying that you're going to collect a reward for doing something, it means that people that do not do it might necessarily get punishment for not doing it. So
that's finer. Somebody is asking a very important question here. The person says, please, is there any application that can teach someone how to bath janaba?
I don't know of that, but you can always get to know how to do it. We have done a series on it. You can go through the Facebook and YouTube page of Nigeria Info. We have done a series on how you do janaba baths during this particular course during Ramadan.
So we must go now. Please give out your, if you can, your social media handles for those who still have plenty of questions for you.
Yeah, so social media handle on Facebook is Hashim Ibrahim Bolaji on Facebook, and on Twitter is at Don Imam for all, DONIMAM figure 48
Please, a word of prayer for us, Ustadh.
Allahumma innaka afuwun tuhibbul afwa fa'afu anni. Allahumma innaka afuwun tuhibbul afwa fa'afu anna. Allahumma innaka afuwun tuhibbul afwa fa'afu anni. فاعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار توفنا مسلمين والحقنا بالصالحين اللهم إنا نسألك علما نافعا وقلبا خاشيا ولسانا ذاكرا وبطنا صابرا ورزقا واسعا وعملا متقبلا وتوبة قبل الموت ومغفرة ومرحمة بعد الموت ونصيب الجنة ونجاة من النار ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار توفنا مسلمين والحقنا بالصالحين سبحان الله بحمده سبحان الله العظيم سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليه سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Jazakumullah khairan. Ustadh, thank you so much, as usual, for coming through for us. We appreciate you all the time. We're going to take a break now. When we return from this break, it'll be time to do our giveaways for today. Let's see how much we can give out in about 15, 16 minutes. How does that sound? Sounds great, I know.
Hey Lagos, it's me again. During the sacred month of Ramadan, one of the cherished traditions is the moment of breaking the fast, known as Iftar. It's a time of celebration where loved ones gather to enjoy healthy meals together. A key component of a fulfilling feast is the inclusion of nourishing, creamy, and nutritious dishes to replenish after a day of fasting. Cowbell offers a range of options in two major variants, powder and evaporated milk, with the following SKUs: 12 grams, 320 grams, 380 grams, 750 grams for powder, and 150 grams for the evaporated tin milk, ensuring that there's something for everyone's needs. Starting the day with Sahur is vital, and providing your family with Cowbell ensures they have the nourishment needed to endure the fast while maintaining strength and vitality for prayers and daily activities. Cowbell is fortified with Vita-Rich and vitamin B9, which supports brain development, making it an ideal choice for individuals seeking both taste and nutritional benefits. Cowbell's creamy goodness is a testament to its commitment to quality and satisfaction. Ramadan also emphasizes on the importance of sharing blessings with the less fortunate. Get Cowbell today and share the creamy goodness with others. May the blessings of Ramadan envelop us all as we observe this holy month, Ramadan Kareem. You can find Cowbell products in stores and retail outlets near you. For more information and updates, make sure you follow Cowbell at Cowbell Milk on Facebook, Instagram, and X. That is at Cowbell Milk on Facebook, Instagram, and X. Ramadan Kareem.
And now, The Light.
Welcome back to The Light, brought to you by Cowbell, Lotus Bank, and Maggie. We've got support from Otumba Fimoboye Foundation of Ikeneremo Land, and, of course, the Servant of Allah. So let's play the game. 5,000 naira for one question. That's all we've got. 5,000 naira, one question. If you've played before and you've won before, then there's no need for you to play again, all right? Let the money go around, okay? For some days now, we've not been able to play. So let's take this opportunity to give to as many people as possible. I'm saying all of these so that you know that you should be prepared to give me your account number. Once you've won, be prepared to give me your account numbers, okay? So that we can move on from you very quickly. 0201 465 7190. That is 0201 465 7190. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam wa barakatuh.
Yes, please, what's your name?
Akin Mustafa.
Aki
Mustafa.
Mustafa. Okay. Mr. Aki, are you ready for me?
Yes.
Okay. So here is your question.
Yes, sir.
What is the name of the Prophet's first wife?
Khadija.
Khadija, is that a final answer?
Final answer.
You have won 5,000 naira.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mr. Aki, let me have your account details. And it's OPay, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Aki. Which of the numbers did you call? Which of our telephone lines did you call?
0201.
0201. Okay, I'm seeing it somewhere else. I just wanted to confirm. So I can thank you. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Yes, what's your name?
My name is Salimat.
Your name is what?
Salimat.
Salimat.
Yes.
Salimat what?
Olatoye.
Olatoye. Salimat Olatoye. Okay. So here is your question, Salimat Olatoye. Huh?
Yes.
In which city was Prophet Muhammad Sallam born in? In which city was he born?
Mecca.
Mecca. Final answer?
Yes, sir.
You've won 5,000 naira. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Let me have your account details. Okay, Salima, congratulations to you. Thank you for winning, all right? It's 4:45. We're going to take a quick break now. When we return from this break, we'll continue. Lagos, stay here with us. We'll be back to give us some more cash.
Aisha, why do you have so many tins and sachets of cowbell?
Oh, it's what I plan to share this Ramadan.
My sister, you can start by sharing some with me now.
Oh yeah, take. It's Ramadan after all. In this holy month, share the nourishing goodness of cowbell with friends and family. It contains vitamin B9, Vitarich, and it's so creamy, so good. Ramadan Kareem.
Cowbell of creamy goodness. And now, the light. The light.
And now, we're back. Okay, 10,000 naira down. Let's take some more calls and give us some more cash. Assalamu alaikum to you. Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? I can't hear you. You're sounding very faint. Do you want to call me back? Do try and call me back, okay? Let's not waste time. Assalamu alaikum to you. Yes, but what's your name? Abdul Latif Salahuddin. Have you won before?
No.
No, okay. Abdul Latif, this is your question. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right then. So here we go now. Here we go. This is quite simple. What is the first pillar of Islam? The first pillar of Islam.
Iman.
I'm going to give you options, okay?
Okay.
A. Salat. B. Zakat. C. Shahada.
Shahada.
That's what? C?
Yes.
You've won 5,000 naira, Abdul Latif. Congratulations to you. Oh, yeah, come. Let me have your account details. All right, congratulations to you, Abdul Latif Salahuddin. Thank you for playing. Yeah, thank you. Let's take another call. Assalamu alaikum. What's your name? Naima Alaya.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Naima Alaya. Okay, got it. All right, so here is your question, huh?
All right.
How many pillars are there in Islam?
5 pillars.
You've won 5,000 naira for that. 5,000 naira for you. Let's have your account details, Naima. Wayakum Naima, thank you for playing. Okay, let's jump on this call here. Assalamu alaikum. What's your name, sir? Ayodeji Abdul Latif. You sound like you've won before. This name is very familiar. Oh, can you imagine that? The call dropped. All right, let's take another call. Let's replace it with another call. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
What's your name?
Usman Jamil.
Usman, I'm very sorry, yeah. I'm not taking kids, okay? I'm not taking kids because people have abused it.
My mom.
Tell your mom to call back, right? That's a lost opportunity. Assalamu alaikum.
Salam alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. What's your name?
Yusuf from Lagos.
Yusuf what? Yusuf Olatunji. Have you won before?
No.
Okay. Sounds like a name of a musician, an old timer like that. Okay, all right. Are you ready for me?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so here is a question, right?
Yes.
Which garden did Adam and Eve live in? A. Garden of Roses. B. Garden of Orchids. And C. Garden of Eden.
Garden of Eden.
Okay, for the fact that someone told you, I'm going to give you another question. I want that person to be very quiet. I don't care how they're going to tell you the answer, but they have to be very, very quiet.
All right.
Okay. So here is the question. What is the standing position in Salat called?
Standing position.
Standing position in Salat. What is it called? I'll give you options. Let me give you options to make it easy for you.
All right.
A. Qiyam. B. Qawma. C. Ruku.
How much?
You said?
How much?
Is that what I said? You are just always, somebody is there that I've won before and they want you to win for them because you didn't even get what I said. I mean, you should get it, but let's not waste time. You're wrong, my friend. Thank you for trying. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum to you. I'm sorry, your phone is very noisy. Let me just be patient with you. Assalamu alaikum to you. Oh, so there's nothing we can do about it. The line is very noisy. You're gonna have to use another phone or something. Assalamu alaikum to you.
Wa alaikum salam.
Yes, please. What's your name?
I'm Shakira.
Shakira, calling from.
Idris Shaga.
Shakira, what?
Shakira Abdurrafiu.
Abdurrafin. Okay, Shakira Abdurrafin. Let's see. Got it. All right. Here's your question, Shakira.
Okay, sir.
What is the standing position in Salat called? A. Qiyam. B. Qawma. C. Ruku.
Ruku.
I'm going to take that question again. What is the standing position in Salat called? A. Qiyam. B. Qawma. C. Ruku.
Qobla.
No, I didn't say Qobla. I said Qawma.
Qawma.
No, that's not it. No, you're wrong. I'm sorry. What is going on? Do people even observe Salat at all? Assalamu alaikum. Yes, what's your name? Please, you have to be very audible. I can't be asking you one question 5 times. Feishike what? Feishike, you've won before now. I know this number now. I know this name now. You've won before. Why are you calling back? Once you've won before, you can't call back. Feishike.
Yes.
You've won before, and because you've won before, you can't play again. You can't play again. No, it's not long. It's not long at all. She said it's long. Assalamu alaikum. Yes, what's your name, sir?
My name is Musa Yusuf.
Mr. Musa Yusuf. Mr. Musa Yusuf. All right. Here's a question, Mr. Musa Yusuf. Okay. Who took care of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam after his grandfather died?
Option, please.
A. His aunt. B. His father. C. His uncle.
His uncle.
Are you sure? That's your final answer?
Yes.
You've won 5,000 naira. Congratulations to you.
Allahu Akbar.
Let me have your account details. Okay, Mr. Musa Yusuf. Yes. No. No. You've played your game. I really you must understand that this is not the type of program that you get to now at Leave. No, we have others that are dying to play. Alex Abraka, what's your name?
My name is Olaide.
Olaide what?
I've been calling for Inyonda.
Olaide what?
Inyonda.
Olaide Inyonda. Let's play. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so here we go. With your question, Mr. Olaide. Huh?
Yes, sir.
How many total prophets are mentioned in the Quran?
How many? Option, please.
Options. Okay. Yes. A, 25. B, 15. C, 40.
It should be 25.
It should be 25. Are you asking or you are telling me? Is that your final answer?
It's 25.
Final answer?
Yes.
You have won 5,000 naira.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah.
Let me have your account details. All right, Olaide, congratulations to you, okay? Congrats. We're going to take another break right now. When we return from this break, we would continue and wrap up on the show. Let me see. Can I take this break? Yeah, I can. So we'll be back.
Aisha, why do you have so many tins and sachets of cowbell?
Oh, it's what I plan to share this Ramadan.
My sister, you can start by sharing some with me now.
Oh yeah, take. It's Ramadan after all. In this holy month, share the nourishing goodness of cowbell with friends and family. It contains vitamin B9, Vitarich, and it's so creamy, so good. Ramadan Kareem.
Cowbell, a creamy goodness.
Welcome back to The Light, brought to you by Cowbell, Lotus Bank, and Maggie. We've got support from Lotus Bank, who gave us money to give out. We've got support from Otumba Fimogbe Foundation. They gave us money to give out as well. And the Servant of Allah, Anonymous Servant of Allah, who gave us money to give out as well. And we've been doing just that. Let's continue with the giving out. You just need to call 0201 465 7190. That's the number you need to call. 0201 465 7190. And back to telephone. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
What's your name, sir?
My name is Sahid.
Sahid what? Sahid what?
Sunny Sahid.
Sahid Sunny. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. So here we go. Is this your question? All right. This is your question. What is the name of the Friday prayer in Islam called?
Jumat prayer.
Jumat prayer. Is that your final answer?
Yes, sir.
Muhammad Said, you've won 5,000 naira. Congratulations to you. I'm going to take your account numbers right now. Congratulations to you. Saeed, thank you for calling. Yeah, appreciate it. It's 4:58. We have to squeeze in this last person. Assalamu alaikum to you. Alaikum salam.
Walaikum salam to Allah. Saeed Murtado.
You're what?
Saeed Murtado.
Saeed Murtado. Saeed Murtado. Okay, all right. So let's give you your question. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. The question is, which surah has two Bismillah in it?
Suratul Namal.
Suratul Namal. Okay. Mr. Said, you have won 5,000 naira. Congratulations to you, okay? Let me have your account details. Sterling Bank, right?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. Congratulations to you again. We have to go now, though. We're out of time, completely out of time. Today, we're able to give out 40,000 naira. That's right. 10, 20, 30, 40. Yeah, 40,000 naira. Even though we had more players, but some couldn't win, unfortunately. But many thanks to our sponsors for being a part of it. We appreciate them anytime, any day. Maggie, Lotus Bank, and Cowbell. Otumba Fimogbe Foundation of Ikenere Land, thank you for being a part of it. Servant of Allah as well, thank you for being a part of it. May Allah reward you all abundantly. I'm Sheriff Quadry. I'll see you tomorrow at 4. Tomorrow, by the way, is Q&A, question and answer, the very last for this season. So you have to come through with your questions. Stay here. Assalamu alaikum.
Live from the heart of Victoria Island, you're listening to your number one station, 99.3 Nigeria Info. 99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens.